could tell me. I've got my microphone on, and I see that lots of people are joining. We had almost 200 people, inspectors, register for this webinar tonight. And this is all about how to become a certified home energy inspector. And our main URL for tonight's webinar is nachi.org/certification. And we'll go there to learn about all of the certifications that InterNACHI has to provide at no additional cost. So go to that URL, nachi.org/certification, and that's where we are now tonight. And this is the page where we list all of our certifications. And there are 3 steps to become a certified home energy inspector. First step is to join InterNACHI. As soon as you join InterNACHI, a whole world of opportunities open up for you and your business. Because after you join InterNACHI, we provide you with free, unlimited access to everything we have made available for home inspectors all over the world. And it's online, so it's accessible from anywhere, on any device, at any time. Unlimited access. For example, you join InterNACHI, you essentially become a student member. And we provide you with access to all of the online training that we have available in our entire curriculum. And it's learn at your own pace. And as soon as you feel confident enough to become certified, you can. And we have over 30 certifications from which to choose at no additional cost. So the initial cost is to join InterNACHI. You can do that monthly or yearly. So there are 3 steps to become a certified home energy inspector. First step is join InterNACHI. Second step is you have to fulfill our certification requirements. You essentially have to become a certified home inspector. And that takes that takes 90 hours of training. So if you click here, you get to join InterNACHI. That's a link. And then you click here, and there's our CPI certification requirements. What is CPI? Well, CPI is a federal registration certification mark. No one else on the planet can say, I'm a certified professional inspector, CPI, unless you are a certified home inspector through InterNACHI. So first, join InterNACHI. Whole world of opportunities open up. You become certified at no additional cost. But you have to fulfill our certification requirements, 90 hours of training. But it's all online and free because you're a member of InterNACHI. You become a CPI. You become a fully certified professional inspector, a home inspector. And there's our certification requirements. Third step, choose any certification you want from InterNACHI. We have over 30 to choose from at no additional cost. Tonight, we're talking about this one, Home Energy Inspector. Let's click it. You get to the main Home Energy Inspector page. Become a Home Energy Inspector. Again, you join InterNACHI. 3 steps. You complete the CPI certification requirements. And then you complete the core training to become a Home Energy Inspector. Now, this really doesn't take a whole lot more training. You have basically, when you become a certified home inspector, the skill set to inspect for energy efficiency issues in a residential home. But you have to take some core training because we definitely want you to know about the next few subjects, and we'll go over them. And to use our logos, the Home Energy Inspector logo, the Home Energy Report logo, Energy Saving Specialist logo, you have to take the core training. And that's on top of that first initial 90-hour certification training. So the first course is House as a System. You click there, and you get to our main page for House as a System. That's the course. And it teaches the inspector how to become aware of how systems in the house are interdependent upon one another. You tweak one system, and it affects almost all other systems in the house. For example, you are a home inspector and you're inspecting a high efficiency heating system, 90 plus heating system, right? But it's installed in a 40-year-old home with ductwork. Now, unless this home has gone through some major renovations, that ductwork is leaking energy. And when it leaks energy, essentially the system efficiency has reduced. Typically, on a 35-year-old home in the United States, the ductwork isn't mastic sealed or insulated. So it's bleeding energy, bleeding efficiency, losing conditioned air. And so you reduce it by about 25%, 20 to 30% could be. So if you're telling your client, for example, that it's a 90% efficiency system, heating system, HVAC system, actually it isn't, because it's installed on old ductwork. That's how one particular component or system can affect other systems and components. Okay, house as a system. We actually train our home inspectors to think about the house as a system when you're doing a typical, regular home inspection. So this is a good training opportunity. Let's say you don't want to do anything about energy. You actually are, because according to the standards of practice for a home inspector, you're inspecting all of there are essentially 40 things you need to inspect that are related to home energy efficiency. We can go over those as well. But let's say you don't want to do any of this home energy stuff. You just want to take the training. You feel free. It's online and accessible to you once you become a member of InterNACHI. The second core training is energy movement. You have to understand the principles of how energy moves. Third one is comfort and climate. What does it mean to increase comfort in a home? You know, a lot of housing stock in the United States was built in the 1980s, and talked to a lot of people who were in a whole older home. My home was built in 1974, and my second floor is a different climate than my first floor. I mean, my second floor rooms, like the one bathroom, is essentially a refrigerator. I could put food in there. You know, that is uncomfortable, right? Second floor bedroom above a garage, typically in the United States, is the cold room. Nobody wants to be in there. Put the kid in there. But what does that mean to be comfortable? Well, we take this course to understand the basic principles of thermal comfort. The fourth one is indoor air quality. How does a forced air heating system impact the indoor air quality on a home? How does moisture intrusion affect the home indoor air quality? Calculating envelope energy loss. Sounds difficult, but it really isn't. There's some basic fundamental things you should understand about energy movement and how to calculate loss or communicate that to your clients. And this is my favorite course, Inspecting HVAC Energy Efficiency. We'll actually go into the course. So you scroll down here, this talks about what's involved in the course, and you click the big blue button. One of the things inside this course is something that's very interesting for just doing a home inspection. It's a decision chart. It's a flow chart that answers the question, should I install a new central air conditioning system? There's also a flow decision chart for a heating system. So when I was a home inspector for 13 years in Pennsylvania, and when I took a look at an old heating system, I really didn't have anything conclusive, like a standard by which I call this heating system out as being in need of replacement, or at least further evaluation because it's so old. There's someone's already thought about this. So that's an interesting thing that's available in this course. And oh, how to size up an old air conditioning system. So we give you even, you know, sometimes a home inspector wants to figure out, is this a thumbnail kind of thing, or did they use a standard by which to size the air conditioner? Is it oversized? Sometimes a home inspector will get into evaluating and diagnosing. All right, so we are, remind you where we are. We're at that Become a Home Inspector home energy inspector page, and there's the core training. So you join InterNACHI, take the certification requirements, essentially become a home inspector. And then you take the core training, which is related to energy efficiency. And then for members in the United States only, we have free software, free home energy report software. And what this is software, web-based software, runs on any device. And you simply enter data that you've already collected during a home inspection, about 40 pieces of data. You click a button, and we write the report for you, excuse me. We send information to the Department of Energy's Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory. They crunch the data that you've entered into the system and produce a report. And it's a really nice report. There's no infrared needed, no blower door needed, and no additional training after this is needed. So if you're in the United States only, because it works on US housing stock only, you can have free software to produce a report. And this is a sample report. It's cool graphics. It's web-based because we have video inside. And you are promoted in the very beginning of the report with your InterNACHI member ID. And this is the part I like. How much money am I going to save my client every year if they follow the recommendations, right? So $2,000 every year my client is going to save if they follow the recommendations in the home energy report. And that's probably overlapping with my recommendations of my home inspection report. I'll probably do these two things at the same time. I'll do my home inspection, go back to the office or my home office, do this home energy report. It's web-based, send it out, email, boom. I don't charge more than $2,000 for my home inspection report. So this has incredible value. Essentially, this report pays for my service. It pays for itself. And that's the idea around the recommendations produced in this report, the energy upgrades. See, it has an energy upgrades. Well, let me just click. So you click here, these buttons. It goes through the report about saving energy, but then it goes to the energy upgrades. And it prioritizes them based upon ROI, return on investment. And that's the whole point. You're a home inspector. You're essentially producing a list of things to go fix. And this energy report prioritizes the things to go fix that are related to energy, that bring a return on investment. So essentially, your client is going to spend money. We all know that our client's going to spend a lot of money, about $12,000 within the first 6 months of moving into the new home. Those are our clients. They're going to spend money on home improvements without any regard to getting any kind of return on investment. So for my clients, I'm going to give them that tool so that they can have a return on investment, essentially have the improvements pay for themselves, but also increase comfort and ensure safety. So I'm going to look for hazards too. And the report is going to make those recommendations. And the recommendations are also to hire a certified home energy expert, a contractor with a blower door and insulation and sealant. Not windows. It's really all about sealing the energy that's escaping out of the stack effect of a house. All of our homes have a stack effect and it's losing energy right out the top. You have to seal it and then insulate it. So it's all about providing this really incredible value to our clients who are typically home buyers who may not be thinking about how to spend their money on home improvements. They just want to move in, which is fine, which is really fine. But if they're going to swap out, say, an electric hot water tank that you found that was leaking, there may be recommendations that you can provide that would allow them to swap out, not like for like. Don't swap out the 50-gallon electric hot water tank with another 50-gallon hot water tank. There could be an opportunity to change that into maybe a high-efficiency 40-gallon gas-fired hot water source, right? And in the long run, that investment, initial investment, because it's going to cost a little more than an electric one, will actually pay for itself. They'll have better hot water. And if they do some air sealing and things like that, they can combine these things into a package that brings a return on investment that essentially will pay for themselves, and they'll have more comfort and energy savings and lower utility bills. You don't have to think about all that. It's all been done for you if you're a US member, a member in the United States using the Home Energy Report. And it takes 4 minutes to write this report. We have videos of me doing it with a timer. It takes 4 minutes after doing a home inspection, because you collected the data. You collected already the data that is required to produce the report. It takes 4 minutes to write this report. How much does it cost? Free for members. Okay? But you can become a home energy inspector without using the software. You can use any software. You can use your own checklist. You can use materials that are already produced. You're simply educating your client. Yep. We have marketing available if you want to become a certified home energy inspector. You click that button. Got to have logos. Why logos? Why are logos important? It shows visually, quickly to a potential client that you are certified. You are qualified to do this. Okay? And that's what you should have on your website. You should have, if you're going to do anything for your business, get online, get your business online. And our last webinar, if you attended, was about how to get your business online for free. Free websites. I showed you how to do it, and we have webmaster tools. Very easy to do. No special skills are necessary. You have to be online. That's important so you can put all your logos, your certification logos, on your web page in a page that's titled maybe My Qualifications or Why Hire Me or My Certifications, right? And you put this logo there. We have brochures. Really nice, high quality, full color, trifold brochures about home energy inspections and home energy reports. One is about while I'm here during your inspection, why don't I take a look at the energy efficiency issues that you have, because I've seen them. It's essentially the same stuff that I'm inspecting, but I can package it in a way that brings you a return on investment. So we have that. Marketing cards. So InterNACHI is a course provider for licensed real estate agents all over the United States and all over the world, and in Canada. And what we offer those licensed real estate agents is online, free, continuing education. So licensed real estate agents have to take continuing education every cycle of their license. And why not take free continuing education? How do they know about it? Well, their favorite home inspector probably will give them this, one of these cards. These are free, by the way. The cards you give to every real estate agent, and it directs them to how to get and log on to their free online continuing education that's approved in their state, province, or country. Or even in New Zealand, right? And the course does a couple things. It helps the home inspector and the home energy inspector promote their business to the licensed agents. Because the first thing they have to do, is to enter your member ID number to get into the course. So they have to know what that member ID number is, right? As soon as they enter the course, guess who pops up on the first slide? You do. Reminding them, oh yeah, that home inspector, that home energy inspector, I got free CE from that home energy inspector. And then the course itself helps educate the real estate agent about home energy inspections. So it's a big loop. I would go in, if you want your phone to ring off the hook, I would find the largest real estate office right next to you. We're talking 100, 150 agents. Go to the office manager, broker, and say, may I have 3 minutes of your time? I don't want to waste anybody's time, but I'd like to give everybody this. I'd like to give everybody my business card and one of these. Or you can order a big stack of 50, a package of 50. Guess how much this costs? Free to InterNACHI members. Give it a try. And we also have videos on this page as well. You can link to them, embed them on your website and things like that. We have a free home energy book. Give one to every client. It's essentially, it's linked out from every home energy report, but it's also online separately. I think there's 32 chapters in the book. So you can send your clients lots of really cool information about even how landscaping around your house can help save energy. Additional training. Let's say you really are into home energy, but you kind of like want to get into like blower door and want to know depressurizing the home. Well, in CAS testing, you know what CAS testing is? Oh, let's see, why can't I get to there? Oh no, one of my links is down. There it is. So we have the core training, right? There's core training courses. We have additional training courses. Now we have, I don't know if you can read that. Let me see if I can get this bigger. We have building science and infrared thermal imaging. I have an infrared camera on my iPhone. Cost me just a couple $100. So let's go to the building science one. What is building science and infrared thermal imaging for home inspection? Well, it's an online video course. And you click the big blue button and you can watch some videos. And we have one of the best certified home energy inspectors, Will Decker. He's in Illinois. He is an expert, and we were blessed to have him do a training video for us. So I just want to show you a little bit, a few minutes of what it's like. So that's a FLIR Cam SD camera. And we walk around and there's some, we overlay the infrared on the video so you can see, right?
Well, since it's a cathedral, we have some areas.
And that's a couple areas, right? So you can see some insulation problems there, anomalies. Remember, we use qualifications. We don't quantify, right? There's a couple other videos.
Based upon their heat are emitting.
So you watch this video. It's an online training video about walking around with a camera, an infrared camera, and all of the principles about building science. All right? And it's full screen HD. Performing a home energy audit. Remember, this is additional training. You don't have to take this to become a certified home energy inspector. This is additional stuff. We have how to perform a home energy audit. And there's combustion safety, a CAS test. We go over that as well. We have, if you want to perform a home energy rating, if you're ResNet certified, right? So we do a full-blown, there's a blower door, right? How about inspecting PV systems, photovoltaic systems? Well, we get up on the roof and we take a look. We have an infrared camera. I know this fella. Another infrared camera inspection.
Window, this rear corner.
And how we combine infrared with moisture meters. You really are looking for anomalies, essentially, as a home energy inspector with infrared. And you're confirming it also with a moisture meter, a non-invasive or a probe moisture meter. So that's what we did here. We found an actual major water penetration problem. We have other videos as well. Even if you want to learn about inspecting tankless water heaters, that's another video. If you want to learn about inspecting a straw bale home, that's another video. It's amazing stuff that we have. And the cost is free, no additional cost. So there's the marketing, there's the training, there's the standards of practice for performing a home energy inspection. There it is there. So you can follow a standards of practice. And there's a code of ethics for home energy inspectors. I like this one, which is all about the home inspector and home energy inspector are not permitted to repair anything that they inspect for a year. So that sets you apart from all of these energy auditor contractors who pull up in the driveway, perform with a load of insulation and a load of windows, who perform a home energy audit and make recommendations and say that, well, you need insulation, and apparently I have a ton in my truck, right? That's a conflict of interest. A lot of associations say, well, if you have a conflict of interest, you have a blatant conflict of interest, if you are inspecting a home, making recommendations to air seal and insulate, and you are selling that service, sealing and insulation out of your truck, blatant conflict of interest, right? All you got to do is disclose it and you're okay. Well, InterNACHI doesn't do that. And when you hire an InterNACHI inspector, you are hiring a trusted professional, someone you can actually trust, because we don't repair things that we inspect, unlike other associations. So you go down that page. Let me take you to another page. Let me take you to, let's say you don't want to do the home energy report software, right? Well, we have a, let's see if we can get this up here. We have a checklist. Let's see if I can open this up a little bit bigger. So we have a paper and pencil, essentially, checklist, 3-page checklist that you go around the house and you add value to the component or system that you are inspecting that's related to home energy. And then you add up all those numbers, you get a total, you enter it into our system, and you get a certificate. So I'll show you how to do that. And anybody can do that, right? You have to be, well, any member of InterNACHI who's certified can do this. So the part of the checklist here, it says, the house, if in a cold climate, is oriented so that the side with the most glass faces south within 30 degrees. You get a total of 8 points for that, if that's true. There's an edible garden area. Well, you only get 3 points for that. How about a big one? Roofing material is light in color in warm climates or dark in colder climates. There's flashing above the windows, making sure that there's flashing above the windows. There's no swimming pool or a pool with a cover. You only get 1 point with that. Let's see. There's active solar water heating in the house. So you add values, right? All the toilets are efficient. They flush efficiently. And you add up at the end of this, you get a total point value. And then you go back here and you enter that point value in our green certificate generator. And let's enter an address, 123 Main Street. I've done this before. Boulder in Colorado. Zip code. There were 252 points, and InterNACHI did it. So you download your certificate, and you get a nice little certificate about being green certified. You green certified the home. And during that inspection, you are talking up a storm, educating your client about everything you know about home energy. Let's say you don't want to talk. You just want to give your client some information about how the home works and how to save energy. Well, we have it for you. It's a home energy book, a home maintenance book, sorry. And it's full color, inside and out. The cover is color, the inside is color, and it's in English and Spanish. And it's how to maintain your home, how your home works, and how to save energy. So there's a bunch of energy information in there. Here's another URL I want to take you to before we leave tonight, because I can see almost my time is up. I hope you can see that. Let's see. What if I bring this window down? NACHI.org/everything. So everything you need all in one place. And here's a step-by-step checklist to running a successful home inspection business. NACHI.org/everything. NACHI.org/everything. Did I lose that? I did. Let me write that again for you. There it is. NACHI.org/everything. NACHI.org/everything. Okay, so this is a step-by-step procedure, step-by-step checklist on being a successful home inspector. First step, again, is to join InterNACHI. We're the world's largest organization of residential and commercial property inspectors. Once you join InterNACHI, a whole world of opportunity opens up for you because everything else is available to you, unlimited access. Step 2 is to get certified. So after joining InterNACHI, you have access to all the training courses, and you learn at your own pace from anywhere on any device. And when you're ready to become certified, you can choose from over 30 certifications at no additional cost. Step 3 is you work on your branding and marketing. A lot of inspectors are technically savvy, really good inspectors, technically, but they're terrible business person. As you are essentially, you have to start thinking yourself as a business owner who just happens to do home inspections really well, right? You have to run a successful home inspection business. It takes branding and marketing. InterNACHI has a InterNACHI member marketing team that provides one-on-one consultation with you, our member, and helps you brand your business and helps you market your business. We help you brand your business. What makes you different from all the rest? Why should a potential client hire you instead of the other inspector? And then we help you with your marketing. We will design a logo, a new business logo for you, or redesign an existing one. We'll design all of your business cards, brochures, flyers, stickers, apparel, vehicle wraps, anything that's in print marketing. We will design and edit that marketing for you professionally and work with you and your branding. The two go hand in hand. You just place an order with us. The design work is free. The consultation work is free. The editing is free. Step 4, when's the last time you took a course on business? Well, we have one. It's online and free. Take the home inspection business course. Step 5, every member of InterNACHI has an online account. It's a portal through which you access everything. Step 6 is you get online, you get your business online. We just did a webinar about how to create your own, design and build your own inspector business website for free. The tools are easy. You don't need special skills to have a fantastic website for free. A lot of providers do it for free. You can have a free website. If you want to do like something really fancy, like videos and graphics and things like that, it's about, I don't know, $4 a month, $6 a month. That's it. And you could do it yourself. Do not feel pressured in hiring a professional to do it for hundreds or thousands of dollars. It just doesn't exist anymore. You don't need to. Okay? If you have basic computer skills, you can build a business website. And we have a webmaster tools, website tools for you. They're free. We show you how to do it, And we had a webinar. The video's live, so you can watch that webinar. We have over $75,000 worth of benefits too. That's a great way, a great reason to join InterNACHI. We have other things like $10,000 honor guarantee, buy your home back guarantee. This is incredible. I don't know if you know about it. But if a participating inspector misses anything, InterNACHI will buy the home back. So take a look at that. And there are 15 steps. We provide our members with everything that they need to run a successful home inspection business. And that's at nachi.org/everything. So there are questions. Which FLIR camera, Brad asks, which FLIR camera, let's see, am I doing this correctly? There we go. Which FLIR camera, other than the iPhone, do you recommend for home inspections? Well, I actually recommend the iPhone one. I have one myself. I don't have it with me, but it's essentially, it snaps on the back of an iPhone. It was a few $100s. I got it very quickly, and it works really great. There's a YouTube video on our channel. It's either my channel or InterNACHI's channel, how it works and how easy it is. And I think it works really well. If I had to do it all over again, if that was available, I wouldn't buy my other really expensive infrared camera for $5 grand. I would buy a couple $100 one. Yep. Remember, as a home energy inspector, I'm not really quantifying anything. I'm staying essentially within the scope of a visual home inspection. I don't want to quantify it. Let the energy auditor with the blower door do that. Right? They have to prove that they saved energy and they sealed and insulated the house. So let them quantify it. That's my recommendation. Stay within the scope. The fun stuff is looking for anomalies, right? But there are essentially 3 top producers of infrared cameras. And you can go to Inspector Outlet. That's InterNACHI's e-commerce partner to find that information about cameras and other inspector tools. InspectorOutlet.com. Thank you, Charles, that you can hear me. That's awesome. Brad says the same thing. Joseph says the same thing. Everyone can hear me. No more questions. There's a bit of a delay. There's a 20-second delay, so I'm going to ask if you have any questions, ask them now. Otherwise, that is how you become a certified home energy inspector. You go to NACHI.org certification. That JPEG is, let's see if I can pull it up here. That URL is nachi.org/certification. And there are 3 steps to be certified. You join InterNACHI, you take the certification training, and then you choose from over 30 certifications that InterNACHI provides to its members at no additional cost. If I was a home inspector, if I was an energy auditor, if you're an energy auditor watching, or a contractor thinking about your next profession that's not so hard on the knees and the hands, property inspections, it's one of the best professions in the whole world. And you're not alone. You don't need a franchise. You don't need to partner up with anyone. InterNACHI provides everything you need to be successful in a home inspection business. You first start off with joining InterNACHI, and then you get certified. So go to that URL, nachi.org/certification. I see no more questions. We did a great job. We went a little bit over. I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Ben Gromyko. I'm from InterNACHI. That's the International Association of Certified Home Inspectors. If you need to contact me, feel free. I'm on the contact page. Good night, everybody. See you next time.